So I woke up this morning to a news circulating everywhere on social media where the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has declared state of emergency and insecurity as far as Nigeria is concerned. Well, this is something that I've long called for. If you watch my videos, I've actually been saying it. The joint sitting between the Senate, the House of Rep, and the President to discuss and declare state of emergency as far as insecurity is concerned in Nigeria. So he has done that. But I pretty much do not agree with him, because for me, the president still did not address the issues. Because when I looked at his statement that he made declaring this state of emergency, the whole statement, they centered around recruiting more military personnel. The number got as high as 30,000. And now some Nigerians will be happy, thinking that it's a step in the right direction. But let me disabuse your belief and your mind. Just few weeks ago, the military came out to tell us that the 10,000 recruitment they did last year, that these people are nowhere to be found. Now, they were just trying to be diplomatic. And please, allow me at this point to assume that if the military say that these 10,000 persons are nowhere to be found, according to the news that also came online, then I will have no option but to believe, say these 10,000 persons, they're not vanished. They're not vanished. The incompetence of those in power, in authority, make these boys not fit deliver, so they buy them. So if in less than 1 year, the military cannot account for 10,000 persons when they do recruitment for, now the president done the order for recruitment of 30,000 persons again. So what will happen to them? And if you've ever watched the videos of these boys, military officers, where they do, they complain. None of them has ever complained that they do not have enough personnel to fight. This is where I'm disagreeing with the president. The problem not be personnel to fight. These boys has always complained about first equipment, ammunitions that beats what the terrorists them they use. I saw a video which they when they fly online too, when Punch interview one guy when been dey military before, when they put for prison for 7 years plus. The guys complained was that there were no equipment for them to fight.
The first attack that happened in Damboa was when we overpowered Boko Haram terrorists with our inferior weapons. My first encounter in Sambisa Forest was when I knew that what Boko Haram terrorists use against my troop was more sophisticated than the one I used.
He said the first operation when he go, now he know say wetin that they use no reach wetin terrorists and Boko Haram they use. It overpowers their own rifle where they use. And then he get doubt in his mind, knowing that it will be difficult for them to win this war. So these boys have never come online to complain about personnel on ground to work. No, their morals are always high. The problem and what they don't complain about, now the equipment, the tools to fight and win this war. Number 2, what they complain for? Even when then they see say these terrorists them they attack, that they wait for order. Sometimes even when they take these terrorists, they win the war, they will ask them to retrieve. Sometimes they go wait to get order for them to fit challenge the terrorists. So the problem have never been issue of personnel. Thirdly, motivation. We don't see where these military officers they do video, they'll carry
Another see you. Another see problem. For 1 month. For 1 month, now only 5 fish. Now for 1 month for 10 people, for 9 people for location.
Now, don't pack this pot. Go to the shop. As if we don't start cooking.
But Mona see you. Imagine. This one, Gary. Gary. One pint of Gary. 1 pint of Gary. 1 pint of Gary for 10 people. For 9 people. See beans. Gentlemen, Mona see beans. Mona see beans. Beans. 1 pint of beans. Open this in for me, guys. See.
For how many people?
1 pint of beans for 1 month. See potato, where don't spoil. The onion, see potato. Only potato. Potato. See granite, see red oil. Where they two this in. One, what do they call them? 1 liter. 1 liter, now they call them. See, the onion. See 4 pieces of yam. For 1 month, 1 month. For 9 people. For location. See onions. What do you see? See, for 1 month. See, for 1 month. 1 bag of semen. See, now onions. See, onions for 1 month, for 1 whole month for 60,000. See, a bag of rice. See, they carry this one, say more to use and they drink water. More die with water. See, pot. See, only pot. And this one, and bucket. Now, say more use and they kill ourselves. More just they do ourselves. Don't worry. See, the same fry, more they fry their grandfather. See what in the same fry. Now be potato. Potato for 1 month for 9 soldiers. Now be this one. And they collected 60,000 naira for soldiers. How about that? These soldiers 60,000. These soldiers 60,000 for 1. See, Gary for 9 people. Now Gary be this one. Muna see you. My country people, I bet Mona see him. I bet that and Mona see him. Mona see what person want to 1 whole month. See meat. Two. 1 now they share them like this now. 2. See him. For 1 month, see him.
Motivation. So it is not about recruiting more people. So I have no option but to believe that if the president is not addressing these 3 things when I just talk about now. Number 1, improving their ammunition, their equipment to fight. Number 2, telling them not to wait for those orders, most especially where terrorists they attack them. They should go after them and clear them. Number 3, motivation. If these 3 things are not addressed squarely at the president, make the pronouncement with his mouth to give these boys order. Then I have no option but to also believe, say this 30,000 where they won't recruit, say they won't go use them for sacrifice. And so I they beg you, if you get brother, if you get sister, if you get cousin, you get friend, you get neighbor out there, when they are saying won't go join this military, tell them to watch and listen to this video and ask themselves a question. I know Nigeria is hard. Some people go feel say instead of me today ask me hungry they buy me, make I just go put my head for there. No, bro, no sis, we need you to be alive. We don't want you to go and be used as sacrifice unless the president addresses these major issues when these people don't they cry about, because it's not about recruitment. They've never cried that they lacked personnel to deliver. They've never, because I saw a video Shomola did at the Senate floor, and I would want you also to watch this video. When I come back, I go talk about it.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing his best.
Correct.
He's doing his best. That we have not yet there doesn't mean that he has done anything knowingly, whether by negligence or lack of interest. Under your leadership, Mr. President, you have encouraged us to approve not once, not twice, special supplementary budget to support our armed forces, arising from the request of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Those requests were not meant for the armed forces to buy ice cream. It wasn't meant for them to do tobola in military nightclubs. They are meant to strengthen the armed forces, to re-equip them, to give them access to acquire modern technology, and to train, and even now, directive to recruit more men and women into the armed forces.
You don't watch the video, right? So now, if the president, they approve money supplementary budget to fund the military, what is the problem? So who among the military officers no they use the money for the main thing where they suppose use them for? Because some people go say, oh, after all, the president don't approve them, so it's not his fault. No, it's his fault. When there are no accountability process, you can't just give person money, you not follow them up to be sure whether they use them or not. Let me give you an example. Imagine say you get nanny help where they stay with you. You they come out, your children they cry, say that they're hungry. You can't give the nanny money, make it go buy food for your children. Then you go work. You not call the nanny to ask him. You don't buy the food, the children don't eat. No, you no call. You come back from work. You also not ask the nanny. These children don't eat. You buy the food, you not ask. Even when you see your children face be like people where hungry walk by you, they see say they never eat. You not ask the army. I have no option but to believe. That thing when our parents do to some of us those days, when if you don't to cry, they go give your elder sister or your elder brother money, say, okay, now I go buy something. As they go, they'll call them from back, collect the money. Because that biscuit where you they cry, say you want, so they just won't make you feel say they go buy them. They won't use that money to do another thing. But they just make you believe. Say they don't give your elder brother money, they don't give your elder sister money. Now you go call the vest for your elder brother, thinking say they give them. You don't know say the mama or papa don't pass back, go collect the money. So I just feel also that if the military gets supplementary budget among this much where they give them already, yet they not they buy this equipment, that means the president not they hold them to account. I will have no option but to believe, say they just they use them as bait to take siphon some money. If the president is not asking them, waiting happen, why not buy this equipment? Because the boys are complaining every day, say they not get equipment to take fight. Then, finally, let me tell you why I think, this is my thought. I haven't explained all of this to you that are my doubts and my worries. These are my thoughts. The only reason I think that the president wants to recruit more members, more persons to join the security forces, from the military to the police to the DSS, maybe civil defense and all of that, it is because the president don't see the handwriting for the war. The handwriting is so clear that Nigerians are so agitated and aggrieved now that any moment from now, men go enter streets, they protest. And for him, this recruitment, now to deprive Nigerians at that point, they need more people to stop this protest. They need more security personnel to be at the front to fuel this protest when it go start. That is the only reason I think that the president is recruiting more persons, not be to fight this insurgent. In case you do not know, I'm a deep thinker. It is so clear that Nigerians are tired at this point. It is so clear that at this point, any moment from now, Nigerians will hit the streets. They know already, and they need more persons across the country. Across the country to stop that protest. They need more personnel for us as Nigerians, not to fight. Because if not to fight, they know what to do. Give the boys already. The ginger day, they won't work, they won't deliver, that they talk and sell for video. We they see army, military personnel, they do video, they talk every day. These terrorists, they no reach to clear. Give them the right equipment. Motivate them. And give them the order to go ahead and clear them. We do not need 30,000 personnel again, because trust me, this process will also be manipulated. People are supposed to get the work, not go get them. Ghost workers go food there. People go use and take shop. Mr. President, empower those who are already there. They will deliver. Unless the motive align with waiting at they think, say this 30,000, they be one use them against Nigerians. Nigerians, be wise. Do not be used as sacrifice. Peace and love.